In this video, we're going to show you how to install bumper brackets on your Ford F-150 located behind your front bumper. Now with the vehicle raised and supported, we have our wheel off. We're going to go ahead on the back side of our bumper here and access this 21mm nut. We're going to use our socket, our swivel, and our impact gun to loosen and remove this nut. You're going to repeat this process for the driver's side. Now, if your vehicle is equipped with fog lights, we now want to go ahead and disconnect that harness from the back side. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my 90-degree pick and go up, and I'm going to release the locking tab on the fog light. There's a little tab right above the blue connector. You're going to put your pick behind it, pull out those little tabs, and with the other hand, reach up and disconnect that harness. Now, right after we disconnect our light for the fog light, we're going to follow the harness up. I'm going to use our trim tool and undo the little plastic retainer holding it here. Repeat for the driver's side. Now on the front bumper here, you're going to have these plastic bump pads on either side of your license plate. I'm going to use my trim tool. I want to pop this cover off. Now there's going to be a series of retainers behind here. And we're using a plastic trim tool. We don't want to mark up the paint. There we go. Now there's a plastic button right here that locks into this hole. And then the rest has little retainers that pop in. Go ahead and set this aside, and we're going to repeat this for the passenger side. Now with the covers removed, you're going to access two nuts right here, one here, one here. They're 21mm. Now you have this on the passenger side as well, so there's 4 nuts we need to remove. Once these are loose, the bumper will be wobbly, and you want to make sure that you have assistance with this here. You don't want to drop a painted bumper on the ground and mar it up. All right, let's go ahead and lower the bumper down. Now that we have the bumper off, we want to go ahead and remove the 13mm bolts. There are 5 of these here, but we're going to start with this little safety retainer clip right here first. We're going to use our pick. Just kind of get in there, and you want to pop that off. Go ahead and use your 13mm and remove the bolts. Now if you notice, this little bolt here and bracket fell out when we removed that safety clip. We have to swap it over, or a little retainer clip we'll call it. Now we're going to use an O-ring. We were able to grab an O-ring from our toolbox here, and this is going to work as a collar to hold this. The nice thing about that is that when we tighten this down, that little O-ring will simply crush and won't interfere with our tightening of this component. The other thing you can do is you maybe have a really small zip tie, or if you have a really small wire tie, you can run it around the base here, snip it, and once again, when you tighten this down, it's simply going to crush the plastic, and that's not going to interfere with us tightening anything. Let's go ahead and set this onto the bumper. And then we want to go ahead and get all of our bolts started before we tighten anything down. Once you have these in, let's go ahead and snug them down. Now if you notice, I'm not so tightening these here that I snap the metal clips on the back. You do want to make sure that they're good and snug. Now we did just use the impact gun, but what we want to do is just feel these. You want to make sure that they're good and tight by hand. You can see I get a little bit of movement there. Here we go. Now if you need to, repeat this process for the passenger side. Now in order to go ahead and hold the bumper in place while I work on the other side, I'm going to get the nuts on this side here. Now we're not going to tighten them because we do want to have a little bit of flexibility here. But once we get these started, we don't have to worry about the bumper falling off and damaging the paint. We want to raise up our bumper. And we'll snug these down. Let's repeat for the other side. Now that we have our 4 bolts secured up top here, install your little bumper caps. Make sure that the plastic button goes into the hole up top here. And repeat for the passenger side. Now on the back side of the bumper, we can go ahead and install our nuts here. We have one on the passenger side. And once we secure this, we'll go ahead and repeat for the driver's side. Make sure it's good and tight. Install a little plastic trim piece here, little retainer. Take your fog light connector, line that up, and push that up and on. You can hear and feel it lock into place, and repeat for the driver's side.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.